Hello again and thank you for staying with us. Police have dispersed Amcu workers at Gold 1 following a two-day protest outside the mine in Springs. A group of miners have gathered outside the mine. They've been staging that protest since Sunday, demanding Amcu be recognized by the mine. Some miners have accused the police of using heavy-handedness and force, and they allege that they have been shot at. As Nqobile Madlala is standing by for us in Springs to give us the very latest at this hour. Nqobile.
Well, yes, to do. In fact, some families have been affected in that heavy-handedness that the miners have said. They have accused the police at this point for being. We have spoken to a family that has said that they basically woke up into a tear gas in their yard, and some of them were basically gasping for air, and it was very difficult for them having to see what was taking place outside. They're waking up. There was a 2-year-old and a 15-year-old that was affected quite heavily, but they're not the only ones affected. As you can see here, this is someone's car that has been basically torched. So what you see there is a car that apparently was taken from a center and was taken into this place, and it was torched. Nobody really knows what happened. When we asked the miners in terms of what was really taking place here, a lot of them said they do not know what happened. They just saw the car. They said they were gathering just further away there with the police that were working or were on shift last night, saying that such act was not them, that they had basically taken upon themselves to burn someone's car. But I want to speak to the owner, who's of course seeing this, and I imagine, Prince Khatebe, it must be very difficult for you to see your car like this.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling now, so really it's difficult for me, but I thank God because I'm alive, because they wanted to kill me. At least I'm alive. Then the car, it's gone. They burned my car, but as I'm alive, I will continue to work. I will be able to buy other cars. So I appreciate that I still have a life.
When you say they wanted to kill you, what really happened?
Okay, let me start the story. Yesterday, I received a call from my colleague. As you know, that there is an issue at Gold 1. That he was supposed to work night shift. She came alone, that lady. She's working at TNA, but she noticed that there are protesters at the gate and they blocked her to enter to the premises. Then he went back to his home, and she called me when he was there and told me that they blocked her to enter to the premises of the mine. Yeah. Although he received the instruction from the company, as she's working in the essential services, that all the essentials workers must report on duty.
So how did your car end up here?
I spoke to her. I've tried to offer myself that to escort her, because I told her just to drop her car there by engine garage, then I will use my car. I was with my fiancé, my brother-in-law, and it was her. Then we drove. When we approached the gate, yes, indeed, they were full of Amcu members that were protesting there. Then I've decided not to go inside the premises. I came here to this shopping complex. I just stopped my car for a minute there. I came out my car to chat with some colleagues, because there were also colleagues there. When we were busy, I was busy with my colleagues there. There was a guy that he was wearing a balaclava. That guy just came straight to me and asked me one question. That question was, what did guys want from us? When I was still shocked, he pulled out the axe. Then he wanted to cut my head. Really, because I was confused. I don't know what happened. But he was not successful. I don't know how. Because I was scared, confused. Then he instructed, I believe, his colleagues or to close the gate of this complex. Then they came in numbers from this side to close the gate and trying to surround the complex. The time, then he ran back to them. Maybe he was trying to instruct them or to give them instruction. I don't know what was happening there. Then I ran to the security, because there is security on of the complex, for assistance. Unfortunately, they failed me. The security just told me to have a way to go out because they are about to close. There's nothing they can do for me. Then I've managed to break 2 palisades at the bottom. Then I escape. When I escape, they are already surrounded the complex. Then I ran. But I heard that the crew is behind me. Then I've noticed it's dark. It was dark because it was at night. I just found a tree there. Tried to hide myself there.
All right. So then they eventually took your car.
No, I continue. They turned back. They tried to look for me around there, but then they take other direction. Then I continue to my colleague's house here at Morais.
All right. Thank you very much for speaking to us. So there is the owner of the car, but basically what he's explaining to us is that the conflict started at a complex that was nearby, and this is where he was parked whilst waiting for his colleague, who he was trying to take to work. And at this point, this is when he had to escape, because there were some of the groups that came and closed the complex, which he believes, of course, it's part of the people that were protesting. And I must say, Dudu, a lot of them have said that they do not know anything about the car. And as you can hear, there a horror story being told by the owner of the car. So we have, of course, reached out to Gold One to ask them what is the way forward in this case. They're saying that there are talks that are happening behind. We understand that Amcu has already taken NUM in Labour Court, and they're saying that they're waiting for Thursday's results. And when those Thursday's results, then it will basically tell them what is the way forward. But at this point, they're just asking that workers do not do anything outside of line, but they have suspended some operations. There are some people that are working that are contracted, but they have a skeleton crew that's currently working inside.
Okay, so the situation is not getting any better where Gold One mine is concerned. Mine workers, as Nqobile Madlala has been relaying throughout the course of the day, wanting Amcu to be recognized as the union and not necessarily NUM.